All right, so what do we got? Well, we got this new Jnat in. It's a little small. Feels good. You know, I lapped it. Love the way the slurry felt in my hands. Jnat slurry always feels good, but sometimes some slurry feels better than others. When I get that feeling, I get excited because I think, well, I got something special. So what do we got? We have, that's an acai. I know it shows as yellow. It's not necessarily a Kita. This is acai. There's a little blushing like Iramono in it, which is interesting. Got a slurry stone here. Actually, this is big enough to hold on. Tomo Nagura. Now, what's different about this, you know, for me and my stable of stones, is that it's a little bit softer. You know, I usually say, you know, I really like the harder stones, and that's true. You know, if you're doing a touch-up on the road, or you're not looking for, you know, making that lightsaber edge, or you're tuning up a cortical edge or something, you might not be best served with a super hard stone. Those stones are my thing. They're good for full progressions, for doing, like, you know, real serious Nagura work. But something on the go, on the fly, just want to do a little bit of work, you really don't need a super hard stone. And having it just means your on the fly efforts are going to take longer. The stones are slower. And that's just the way it is. Now this one, like I said, it's a little softer. It's got that frozen chocolate bar feeling I talked about in another video. Feels really nice. See that line there? You don't feel that. It's just like different color in the stone. It's not a crack or anything. You have a little bit louder wispiness than with some other stones. Very smooth, very consistent. Very nice feeling. So you don't always need a giant stone. You don't need an 8x3 inch stone all the time. Something like this is very good for touch-ups and finishing. And, you know, if you want to use a Nagura progression or what have you, then, you know, by all means, get a bigger stone, or at least get a harder stone. It's something that's just being used as a straight-up finisher, especially if you're tuning up edges honed on other stones. You might not be the kind of person that wants to get into all the work with Botan, Tenju, Giro, Koma. Here, just easy peasy honing 1, 2, 3. You can see the slurry darkening, and some of that is from swarf from the blade, but most of it's just darkening because that's what this type of rock does when you hone on it and thickens up. Now this is real nice, man. This is real nice. This is a prime stone. Loving this one. Let's take a look at the other one. Pull this up for a second. Yeah, this is nice too. Intended, you know, to be, you know, what do you call it? A Tomo Nagura. Nice piece, nice banding, nice coloring. A little bit more of a Kita flavor, but I'm not convinced it's Kita. Some stamping going on here. You can see it. Nice stuff. Doesn't mean nothing. I seal them because I like them, but stamps don't tell you the stone is good. This one has stamps too. This, however, is a really prime piece of rock. But not because it's got stamps. Put that over here. Get it out of the way. This one's a little harder to hold, but oh man. Alright, a little higher pitch wispiness. I gotta tell you, this one's harder than the first one I showed you. Feeling's nice. Not really using pressure here. I mean, there is pressure because, well, there's gravity. This has weight, gravity pulls on it. And then maybe like a little bit more, but you gotta be careful. Because, see how, if I'm pushing down here, I can like sort of frown the blade. So you got to be really cognizant of your pressure. You don't need a lot. It's a Jnat. This slurry cuts fast, polishes fast. You know, this was a shaving edge. I'm not setting a bevel here. I'm just doing a final polish. I'll be honest. I like this one a lot. The other one was fantastic too. But something about this one right here, this is the first time I'm like really playing with either of these two stones. I literally just finished sealing them a little while ago. So what I do with any new stone, I hold on a little bit, I got a feeling on it. Then I'll take this blade and I'll bring it down to, you know, let's say for argument 5K. On synthetics, maybe 3K, I don't know. You know, and then I'll hone up and I'll see where it goes from there. But I've been doing this a while and I do it often. And I know this razor. And I can tell you, this is another prime piece of stone. It may be a Tomo Nagura, but it's actually, as you can see, big enough to hone on. This may become like a new traveling stone for me. Or for someone else, I don't know. Keep stones around for a while and then I sell them off or trade them out, and so I can get new stones. Can't keep everything, no point. How many horns can I use? How many horns can I hold on? There's only so many. Plus, by moving stuff out and bringing new stuff in, you know, I learn more. Which at this point is really what it's all about for me. Stopped being just about shaving a long time ago. Once you start nailing great edges, you know, on a regular basis, it can become boring in a way. Man, this is a beautiful stone to hold on. Not sure what I'm going to do with that one. Anyway, small stones, nice Tomo. First look.